Hey, welcome back, dickhead, to the Halloween episode of the Final Stop podcast. I'm your co-host and head capo for the evening, Daniel Bridgegad, live from the Mescal Manor. Sitting to my right, the Vampire King, King Ketchup, Lord Meerkat. It's Tristan Bowling.
I'm Ketchup, the condiment king.
You ain't Heinz 51, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm Heinz 57.
Great.
French fried potato.
Great value. Over here on the side table, real... Jesus Christ, someone's father's proud somewhere. It's Aldo Campagna and Andrew Oriana. What's up?
What's up, Mom?
He said, what's up, Mom?
Tucci's going wild.
Yeah.
We'll talk when I get
did
home.
forget to lock her up. That is fun. Hopefully she doesn't chew anything. But hey, welcome back to a fucking another episode. It is fun. We're doing the whole costume deal.
Yeah, it's the Halloween episode. Happy Halloween, everybody.
It is. It's right around Halloween, I think right before when this comes out. And your boy's a gangster. We got a big thing of ketchup. What are you, Blossom from fucking...
Damn right.
From Powerpuff Girls?
I am.
I just feel like a goth chick right now.
And I'm going to carry this podcast with the power of friendship.
I'm not going to lie to you. There's an 8th grader who dresses like that every single day. And it's impressive that you've already sweat through 2 layers of nose paint on
Did
the
I
very
actually
tip.
already?
Yeah, there's no more nothing on
There's
the front.
no more top nose paint.
Nice.
Sharpie would have actually fallen off already. It would have completely bled through. But you're a kitty cat.
Yeah, I'm a kitty cat.
Are you any specific kitty cat? Like cat? Like what would you? Catwoman? Catman?
It's a Catwoman.
What's new, pussycat? Whoa!
You kind of already do have whiskers as it is, though. It's like naturally.
You talking about that fucked up thing he calls a mustache?
Yeah,
that shadow on his top lip?
that one hair at the end.
Shut
that
up
he
and
lets
play a
grow out.
saxophone already, you fucking...
I wish, dude. Wouldn't that be nice?
From Catwoman to Catfish. Andrew Oriana.
I'm cutting your microphone.
Thank you.
Hey, what is that, ketchup, dude?
It was fun. So we'll get into Halloween
Yeah.
stuff here in a sec, but we haven't actually seen each other here in, this has been a long time, probably like a week. There's been some shit that was going on. We all did some fun shows. We all had some things going on.
Yeah, you were in Minnesota.
Everyone was moving and shaking. Isn't that a fun...
Take off your sunglasses. I laugh so hard if you're just
Isn't
wearing
that-
mascara.
It's just Alice Cooper makeup like
Just
running down.
butterfly lashes on the other side.
Smaller speed sunglasses under those ones. Brr.
I got my eyebrows threaded.
Wasn't there a character like that in Ned's Declassified? Like the vice principal was constantly just like ripping his glasses off and making a noise.
I never seen Ned's Declassified.
Okay, moving right along. So your boy was in Minnesota in the Mall of America. First,
Were you also dressed like that there?
I did wear a black button down one night. I'm starting to merge into my fucking Moonlight years, where I'm over here doing fucking.
You look like you're doing magic for a dry bar special.
Well, no, this is yeah. This is my.
You're like, here's how sleight of hand got me through my meth addiction.
You want to see how to steal a debit card? Want to see how to do it again?
Yeah.
Do you think you're
Hey,
going to be wearing...
who taught you magic? I think a certain French pirate might have had a hand in.
It is I sit here in technically a French condiment kitchen.
He's taking credit for it.
I feel like look up, where was ketchup invented? I feel
Not
like
here. It's probably Russian.
I bet it was invented. It does
I
seem
think
like
it's
a
Belgian.
vague. It seems like a sad condiment.
It does. It seems like your food is so bad that this is the only thing that can bring it home.
If you have a hamburger and you just put ketchup on it like just ketchup on it, like
It's Chinese.
it's Chinese.
What? Who
What?
saw that one coming?
They make everything we like. That was speaking of condiments. When I was up in Minnesota, somebody called. I'll set the joke up kind of. So I do.
So if you put ketchup on rice, you're like, I'm authentic. I go to sushi places and put ketchup on it, and I'm
you're
like,
like, what? Judge me.
and they're like, that's Chinese. This is Japanese.
You're like,
And I'm like, rats.
damn it, foiled again. You throw a smoke bomb and get out of there.
Yeah. Just eating chicken tenders with ketchup, just being like, I'm cultural. It's practically soy
That's something that I
sauce.
did as a kid that I don't do now, but it still slaps, bro. A nice fucking dino nugget and ketchup
Yeah, dude. There's nothing more refreshing. A cold ketchup on a warm dino nugget.
off of a like a
Paper
scratched
plate?
kid's plate that's like 10 years old.
For some reason,
Zoopal's plate?
Yeah.
Zoopals make eating fun. That's just a fact.
How do you think I got here?
Yeah. How do you,
Get some big ass Zoopal plates, dog.
yeah. After, dude, what if they made double XL Zoopal plates?
It's just a woolly mammoth.
It's just
And
a whole animal. It's not even just the face; it's the body too.
It's the beef, the different cuts of beef on a cow, just in a whole plate.
It's like your Zoopals is just a trough. Just like,
Jesus.
or just like something that puts it in like the shape of an animal carcass.
Ew.
And so just like you can eat your entire dinner out of this dead zebra.
It's like a bread bowl.
Yeah.
The inside of that thing in Star Wars that Luke sleeps
The
in to stay
tauntaun?
warm.
Yeah, just fucking walking up, just being like, "We're having a meal. Open the bear." Like,
Dude, but that's kind of gross food shit. I do a joke about Taylor putting fucking ranch on a burrito, which is disgusting enough as is. But it's a joke, so it should elicit a reaction of like either a laugh or like a ugh. I did that joke in Minnesota, and there was just a room full of people that was just like, yeah, like that sounds.
You're wrong.
she's our hero.
Yeah, they're just like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. And then I said that to them. I was like, you guys are gross as fuck. Don't tell me some people do that here. And some lady in the crowd called ranch spicy mayonnaise. And I was like, you need to burn this whole place to the goddamn ground. There's nothing for me here.
Yeah, that's terrible.
She
If
did
you-
tag up your joke well, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I took that right to the next show.
yeah.
I was like, some bitch from the last crowd called it spicy mayonnaise. And
Yeah, and then the next show is that some bitch is never mentioned ever
Right.
again. You're just like, I thought of the funniest thing. It was all me.
Well,
Yeah.
you're not wrong. I will take that joke and run with it now forever. And she did give me a free premise. Also, on the way up there, I don't know if I told you guys, I flew Allegiant on the way up in that bitch.
Allegiant?
Allegiant Air.
That sounds like an alt-right airline.
I had to fly out of the alternative airport. I didn't even.
You had to fly out of.
I had to go out to Mesa to fly out. I know some niggas that work at the Mesa airport. I did not feel happy about
You,
flying.
you
out of
just
there.
had to go to like it was basically the air stewardess was just the shaman guy from January 6th.
Pretty much, and it didn't occur to me that flying a pilot or being a pilot is just like anything else in life. Like you don't get to just start at United. You have to start at fucking Spirit.
He's at the open mics of being a pilot.
that makes
If El Charo was a plane, this nigga was flying
He's
it.
trying to get his name out there in the piloting world.
Well, but also he came out and looked
He
about.
put his name in a bucket and got pulled out.
That's what it looked like. This nigga's 6 hours younger than I am. I'm like, we're just letting anyone fly planes these days. That's insane.
You would hope it would be like the guy who's like always wanted to be a pilot and like actually gave a shit.
Well, no, I'm trying to make a joke out of it, but like
He's barely a pilot enough to where he has to like wait for other pilots to like let him in and stuff like
Right.
that.
Is he like a D1 pilot?
Well, I was Jesus Christ. No,
Yeah.
because then he would be flying for American, like a proper talented person. This nigga's flying Allegiant, doing
the thing
God
is,
knows what.
I don't think it's about. I think it's about hours in the sky. I don't think it's about talent. Like I
Which-
can't imagine like someone just being like, "Man, this guy flies a 747 like a motherfucker. Like, let's put him in a fighter jet." Like that's
No, you
it's
know
not
what?
leveling up. It's like, all right, so it goes United and then like Virgin Airlines, the fancy ones with the lights.
This nigga's on Air Canada hoping he makes it
yeah,
down.
they imply sex, but you cannot fuck. You cannot fuck up here. And then after that, F-16,
Yeah.
Black Hawk helicopter space shuttle. That's
Black Hawk. Like, you're piloting the ISS.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
your final mission.
Yeah, the Hornets from Halo 3, and then
Once you get to a Banshee, you know you're pretty real.
yeah, those could do backflips with the simple tap of two B's. Yeah.
No, but I saw this dude, and it made me like,
Dude, speaking of, when we just went, sorry to interrupt, but we just went to Target. I went to Target to try to find a black morph suit because I wanted to be a mocap guy and just get like duct
That's
tape
what
and
it's
like
called, yeah.
ping pong balls. And then basically people were like, "What are you?" And I'm like, "Anything with a good VFX artist." It's a funny joke.
even at heart, you're a nerd. Like your Halloween costume.
No, but it was between this, me being ketchup, and me getting like an extra large children's Master Chief costume. And I couldn't find an extra large. All they had was a large, and I was
yeah,
just
because
like,
extra large niggas should not dress up as the Master Chief.
"Well, what
bro.
if they want a heavy?" All right, I don't know if you've seen Reach, but they,
a couple heavy troopers?
yeah, they had the guy with the machine gun. He wasn't fucking
George?
Yeah, he has to roll up like the Gimli, if you will, of
Yeah.
fucking Halo.
Dude, they don't put enough sizes. Like, this was the biggest Powerpuff Girl you could be, dude.
That is
It's
true.
Fucking large. This
How
is huge.
discriminating? How
Yeah, bro, because you're
discriminatory?
not
Fat bitches
sugar
wanna be
spice and
princesses,
everything
too.
nice at $2.29. You know, like there's a weight limit. On.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
that would
true.
be me. I'd be George.
That guy stands like a hunter.
Yeah, that's he stands more like a brute. Oh no, he does stand like a hunter.
He
You're
does.
right.
They have like a split
yeah,
stance and kind of like.
yeah. Man, we really know a lot about Halo.
I'm a nerd. So
Halo
anyway,
is goated, dude.
Halo
I've
is
never
one of
played
the
it.
better ones. Actually, what were you saying previous to this? We were talking
Minnesota.
about Minnesota.
oh, that a younger pilot made me feel more safe because
really?
that guy has something to lose. Like if this is his sixth flight, he can't put this bitch nose down. That looks horrible.
What if he was just like, I'm waiting for Midnight, the new Taylor Swift album.
Jesus,
I
and then
can't
take it
die
all
on
out.
this flight.
Right, because he got some shit versus like some nigga who looked like Bob Barker. If he was some dude walked out with a skinny mic, being
If
like,
anything,
"Ladies
he
and
has
gentlemen,"
if anything, he has a family and stuff like that. And like this
Yeah,
guy,
who, the young guy or the old guy?
the old guy, he has a family. He's like looking into pension and stuff like that.
That's what you think.
He's
This
how
nigga
many-
could be 2 divorces,
Well-
more alimony than he has income.
Yeah, but also
there's
the
nothing
kid
down there for
the
him.
kid could be like getting cyber bullied. His chick just left him, and now she's like, "You're never gonna be anything. You're flying. What was it? Fucking Bodega Airlines." And like, what fucking airline was it?
Allegiant,
Allegiant. Yeah, exactly.
Allegiant A&M for the fucking
Yeah, you're
deaf
flying.
and blind.
Yeah, you're flying Circle K. Yeah.
I'm flying 7-Eleven here.
Yeah, it's a Mesa airport. I'm pretty sure the other the other runways were just a slingshot.
Dude, there's no. It's. You don't realize how much you miss TSA till you don't really have to deal with these niggas. Like you just kind of like just go to the plane.
Yeah, half the pilots in Mesa operate paper planes at the best.
Dude, well, you walk right onto the plane too on like a rickety fucking.
Oh, you get like the Beatles treatment. You get to go on the tarmac.
Yeah, but it's not the Beatles. It's you go onto the tarmac led by some dude who definitely started his shift at midnight and doesn't want you to be there.
Did
And
you, when the plane started, did you hear like the and
No,
like
it's
the,
not a fucking seaplane with fucking.
it does. Well, you're painting it like you went on an Indiana Jones adventure.
No, it just has. It's just the paint was chipping, and the dude on the inside was 23. Not fucking anything else.
He's
was
just
crazy.
listening to dream streams and shit like that. Just be like, I don't feel comfortable.
Dreams to nightmares before he takes off, just getting juice for the. Oh, no, wait a minute. He's like with some fucking 70-year-old pilot. That was probably his partner.
Yeah,
Some old guy?
probably. I bet the guy was like the younger guy was the intern.
Some dude going on the way down. Gets too expensive. He's like a veteran in like sports. You get too expensive to play for or to pay for, so they ship you out. Go play for an MLS team for 3 seasons and retire.
Are you saying he's head coach of plane? He's basically just being like, I'm here to make sure that you don't literally drive this thing into the fucking ground. So
Probably. Or there to collect a check because he's too old to really be relied on. He's like,
Yeah.
let's just get somebody who kind of knows what they're doing.
yeah, I was thinking about this. Like, if you could take a helicopter over a plane somewhere and it was the same amount of time, would you take the helicopter?
No, it's less user friendly. You ever been in a helicopter?
No.
Fucking sucks.
It looks awful, dude.
It does seem like you're being like fucked by air from every angle.
Yeah, it's a lot of unnecessary, and then they're convertibles half the time. So it's like, why
Convertibles.
like the doors are open?
I was about to say,
Like, why are the doors open?
I was about to say, I'm like, you physically can't have a convertible helicopter. The blades are on the
No,
top.
no. I'm saying with the doors are shut up. I only
Put
got
the top
all right,
down.
everyone
Oh,
eat-
no!
Everyone eat my dick. All right, no, I'm talking about. I only got to do it once when I was gone on a recruiting visit, and you go up in a helicopter, and it's just weird to see something like. I can conceptualize how an airplane takes off, like generates enough speed, and you're. It's weird to just be like, all right, and like you just like leave. You're just like, this is.
Well, my buddy,
It's like an
my buddy
independent
in
elevator.
Yeah.
My buddy in college was a helicopter. He had his helicopter pilot's license, and he
Scary
took me
as
on a
hell.
ride. And
Does he
it's
still work in
so much fun.
Does he still work in California?
Yeah, he's
Helicoptering must have gone down.
yeah, he was the one that flew the.
Isn't that
helicopter.
fun? You get to a point where you have enough money that helicopters just kind of like become an Uber for you. You're like, I don't want to sit in LA traffic.
They do that in New York. You can get a helicopter from like
The airports.
LAX.
Yeah.
Well, I saw. I don't know if it's just like a meme or like something that's made up. But isn't there helicopter Ubers like in certain areas?
That is
'Cause there's-
literally what we were just talking about.
Hey,
But,
welcome
like,
to the
actually
podcast,
Uber?
Andrew. How you doing, fam?
Yeah, we just said New York from the airport. People get
no, but it's like a
helicopters.
public thing. It's not for
Yeah,
like,
it's like a public thing.
Okay, I
said,
thought you
isn't
meant
it-
just like rich people. Like
Well, I mean, it's not an Uber pool, you know? Like, it's not cheap as fuck.
You can't split a helicopter 3 ways.
they got one of those like army helicopters that flies like 30 people at
Yeah.
once.
You'd be
you're
like,
like-
oh, can we stop at Dwayne Reed
They
real
do-
quick on the way
They
over?
do have a certain level of that, though, for, like, private planes, like G6s and stuff. You can basically Uber pool. So it's like, they're expensive. And, like,
Yeah,
if
no
you don't
shit.
if you don't want to drop $50,000 flying from LA to New York, you can drop $10,000 and split it with 5 other people. That's how you hear these celebrities like, oh, I ran into this guy on a plane. It wasn't on a United flight. It was on a chartered fucking G6.
Yeah, fancy jet.
that they took somewhere.
Or
Which
you could probably smoke on. Oh, that's one of the dreams, man. I just want to smoke weed, like smoke a joint or a
On a
blunt
plane?
on a plane.
and then just get perma high because the air never really circulates. So it's
It just
like-
circulates throughout the cabin.
I'd be concerned that like there's some 55-year-old pilot in the cockpit
Just stoned out of his mind.
just zooted. You see the plane start kind of swerving a little bit.
Dude, if you're a fucking chump and can't handle the smoke of a blunt, get off my plane. I'm gonna.
Who are you, Snoop Dogg? Fuck
No.
out of here.
I would just want the optic of opening the plane door when you land and having like stepping out of that like presidential tarmac feeling and having smoke just like,
Yeah, that rules.
and then getting picked up by an all murdered out black Escalade
Yeah, that rules.
or maybe 3, so they don't know which one I'm in. You know,
Yeah. Fun fact: I'm driving the car behind all three of them.
I'm in the 2007 Civic trailing this entire time.
I never got out of the plane. I have stomach issues. I'm in the bathroom. It's hard to stand up and wipe in these cramped spaces.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, you
Those are-
taking a plane shit must be an absolute fucking
which
atrocity.
I do about 3 out of 6 times.
Just you forehead against the fucking door, just trying
I
to
choose to go forearm personally, but that's just personal preference.
like you're weeping into it while you're wiping your ass.
No,
Like you're trying to sing an R&B album. You're
Have
just
you
like,
ever?
Like
have you
there's
ever-
someone on the other side of the door with their back to it, just being like, again.
Yeah, I know it's something real. Have you ever crumbed on an airplane?
Crumbed?
Yeah.
We did a whole episode about it. Nigga. You were here. Come on, bro.
Cream.
No.
Crumb.
Brody texted about it in the group chat.
I
I think
probably-
yesterday.
Ejaculating.
That's what I assumed, but he said crumb. I never.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
It's a YouTube
Continue.
safe way.
Continue.
Yeah, you've never crumbed in a. Hey, Aldo, have you ever ejaculated inside of an airplane bathroom?
Have you ever ejaculated in an altitude above sea level?
No, I have not done that.
Really?
Have you
Yeah,
guys
you've
you
never
jerked off on a
lived.
plane?
No,
Have you
I'm not in the
jerked
mile
off on-
high. I'm not in the mile high club, but I'm like in the 2 laps around the track club. I'm decent.
What do you mean 2 laps around the track? Like you jerked off on a
You
bus?
unathletic fuck. No, 4 laps around the track is a mile. I'm not in the mile high club. I'm in the 2 laps around the track club.
So you fucked in a hot air balloon?
No, buddy, I jerked off in an airplane. Do I got to spell it out?
That does
No, I
not
get it.
account to halfway into the mile. You were still the same height.
That's
Daniel.
halfway to
You think
sex,
you
dickweed.
you
Why
think
is this
halfway
so
to
hard
sex
for
is,
everyone to
wait,
grasp?
Wait, you think you halfway to sex is you by yourself coming? You think that's half a sex?
I'm
That's half
halfway
as
there.
good.
What
If you
about-
jerk off twice, you
All you
fucked.
gotta do is
I
add
feel
another
like if you,
person. and that's sex.
if you fingered a chick on a, that's halfway to sex. You have another person. You are alone
No, that's a
in
weird
an airplane.
side mission. I don't know
No,
what
you're
that is.
alone. Who are you gonna fuck to get the
That's if
Mile
you're
High
trying to
Club?
That's if you're trying to 100% the game for some reason.
No, you're at sea level, boss. You're at sea level.
Would you
You're-
guys jerk off at 0G? That'd be awesome.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't
cum
know.
floating off.
I feel like my cum would get stuck in my penis.
Would that happen? or it would shoot you back.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Just
Shoot
see,
you apart.
See how much shoot me
Technically,
apart.
do you think that would move you if you were standing? 'Cause you know how in space, if
Like
I
emotionally,
think it would.
let's say you were standing completely
like
stagnant.
emotionally, would it move me? Like to tears.
Keep the hat off, man. The hat's not working.
Dude,
Dumb
you know how
hell.
great would be if your fucking hat fell off and just a dove flew out, and you're just like, "Fuck! I have
Oh,
a-
shit.
I have a birthday party."
Quick, pull my sleeve. Just one of those endless claws.
Yeah. Can you imagine like hype manning a dove, just getting ready? It's just like, listen, Anthony turned 7 once. We just need to get through this. I'm gonna try to get some MILF pussy, but honestly, you may be in the jacket for
Would
a
you
minute.
Would you ever do that if you got paid $100 for an hour of entertainment? Would you dress up like Winnie the Pooh?
I didn't
and
even
go,
get paid, and I'm dressed as a Powerpuff Girl.
This is ideally so you can get paid in the future. Believe it or not, Aldo's mom, this is all for future benefit. While we have your son in a bow right now.
Yes, Aldo's mom. I've been doing stand-up comedy for 7.5 years, and look where it's led me. I'm catch up.
I like how
I'm catch up on this dickhead's couch.
I'm blaming you guys that I'm wearing this as if I didn't pick out this outfit specifically.
Yeah, you'd
That's what
have
I'm
no
saying.
one fucking forced you into a skirt. You
I was going to
weirdo.
say, you weren't exactly kicking and screaming into that dress, Aldo.
You wanted to have less clothes on, actually.
We had to convince you to put shorts on. I didn't want
That
to
is
see
true.
Your, I didn't want to see your pee-pee bulge.
They'd be saying I wanted the people to see the pee bulge.
No.
No, but then you turned around trying to hide the pee bulge, and I saw you donked up in a sports pink fucking skirt, and I didn't like that either. I was like, that's a weird sight to see.
I don't like
Yeah,
how
man.
it makes me feel.
I don't like how my insides are feeling.
But like, I'm kind of killing this dress, right?
Yeah.
Like I low key, I'm.
All right, that's
I'm
where
working
that's
it.
where I'm gonna draw the line.
I'm
right
kind of
there.
working this dress.
It is fun watching your shoulders explode through those big straps.
Hey, Aldo, can you just give me a beer real quick?
Yeah, I got you.
Thank
You just want to watch me walk away in the dress. That's okay.
Yeah.
I hate to see him go, but
Hey,
I love
Aldo.
to watch him
Hey,
walk
Aldo.
away.
Aldo, just show a little leg. Hey, Aldo. Has anyone ever told you to smile more? You got a good smile. I want to see those bottom teeth when you smile. Don't pull them off, dude. Oh man.
Dude, all those fold your head.
Oh, the cobra's out of the bag.
Holy shit, dude.
Go get him a beer,
Put that
please.
away. Go get me beer.
And La Croix.
Oh, I see. Do not bend
Ew,
over
don't
in my
slouch.
periphery.
Don't slouch.
Jesus
And it's funny
Christ.
because Aldo kind of waddles too. So he looks like he just like had a quickie with some nigga at a truck stop and he left. Like he's just mad. He's just sitting there like,
I didn't.
yeah. Can I get a bite? Appreciate you.
Dude, he looks like he tried to like make a point and be like, I can get on a date with like a dress on, and then you just got robbed.
I'm probably gonna put these back on because I can't sit down again.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I don't really feel comfortable.
your beans and franks are going to be pressed up against the seat, and there's going to be a distinct sweat mark against the fucking eggshell
Did you say
colored.
beans and franks?
Yeah, it's beans and franks.
Jesus fuck. That's fun. Dude, I felt so unlocked in without the headphones on. Holy shit. I feel like I was out there on fucking no man's land.
Put the hat on top of the headphones.
I think it's a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
I tried.
I'm cutting all
Appreciate you.
around this.
Yeah.
What?
Bro, where'd you guys get this fucking Bud Light? A frat house? This thing's lukewarm.
I blame your fridge.
It came lukewarm.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you pull it from a?
No, I just got it from the shelf.
Oh, like it wasn't in a fridge.
No, they didn't have 12 packs,
No,
and I wasn't getting a fucking 20.
I don't need 20.
Yeah, exactly.
Not even for the murder mystery.
I'm be
You're just gonna, dude. I would love to see you roll tuned up to a fucking murder mystery dressed as a fucking 1920s gangster. Just be like, I did it. Just no one's even accusing
All I know
you
is
of
I
the
hope it's
crime.
not gay because I've never been to a murder mystery party. I just hope it's not fucking.
You hope it's a murder mystery party's not going to be gay?
I feel like
What are
I've
you
heard
hoping
good.
for
I'm-
exactly out of that? Are you just like?
I'm hoping.
Are
that
you
the-
using your small time as a actor within the short film?
that is still, it's coming out at some
Are you?
point.
Yeah.
Some point.
Are you gonna let that be? Are you gonna transfer that into as an applicable skill into the murder mystery tonight? Or are you
I'll
gonna get into
oversell it.
character?
I'll oversell it. Like
If
a
you don't think he's going to
motherfucker.
try at least 3 different accents,
I
you're
think
out
you
of your
should
fucking mind.
actually. I think you should actually attempt to call 911 4 times.
What?
Just
have
call
a real
911.
cop show up and
Yeah,
freak
just
out
be
the
like, someone's murdered. Oh my god!
he's bleeding out on the floor.
And just be like, he's a really good actor.
I actually don't know how you would even set up a murder mystery party.
Yeah, what
Like,
happens when you get murdered?
Well, I'm curious to see how that works. Yes, like how does that work? Like,
You just
does
go
someone-
into the other room.
Does someone come to the party with like the full purpose of like, hey, you're gonna come and hang out for 15 minutes, and then like you can just like
Die.
you can just like go home, I guess. Like, yeah, you can't be here.
I
You're gonna
think
give
you can
away.
still hang out after you die.
It's like you just get to go to the bar first. Can I volunteer to be the dead guy? If you just get released to the bar, if you're the dead guy.
It's like pretty much like being like when you do something in gym that you don't want to do, and just get me out so I can go sit down.
No, I wasn't a fucking dork in high school. You're out here.
Oh,
No,
really?
you were the cool guy trying your hardest.
Yeah, you gave 1,000% at pickleball, you fucking nerd.
Yeah, I was an athlete. It was fun.
It's not always the
Sorry,
fun
I'm not.
sports.
Sorry, I don't skate and am too cool for school, guys.
I also tried really hard in PE. It was very fun.
All right, dickhead. Well, then who are you giving talking shit
I just
to?
like arguing with anybody.
I hate this guy, dude.
I just looking for a side to pick, and then I pick one.
That's good.
Which is weird because you used to be the mediator. You used to be the voice of reason around
I
these
used to
parts.
be. I used to be. Now I just argue a random side.
Now look at him, clouded by the judgment.
Now look at him. Let's go do a couple of Halloween topics.
Then
Huh?
kind of
So,
big for my dress.
what is your give me your top 3 candies, bite size wise. If you're going when you were trick or treating back in your day, and you get back to your crib. First of all, hold on. Before you ate any of your candy, did your parents set any restrictions on candy? Was there any restrictions on like?
I would have to set restrictions on my parents because my dad would be a fucking goblin.
yeah,
and then
just show up in the middle of the night.
Dude, it's not even like I can hide it anywhere. He has the access to all the top spots where
Yeah.
he would hide stuff. It's at his level, so it's fucking. I'll go and I'm like, you ate all the Reese's shit. I'm like, that's kind of all I wanted, and he's
Yeah.
like, well, we can just like get you Reese's peanut butter
Like,
cup.
no, it's
And I'm
not
like,
the same.
It's
I
not
don't
the
wanna-
same.
This was free.
I trick or treated for this.
Yeah, I've accumulated this through goods and services.
I put on face paint, Brad. I'm not just gonna go buy fucking.
I wear a dumbass costume. We both know I hate it.
Did your parents not check your candies too?
No,
like
fuck
for
no.
drugs.
That was
My
a
parents
myth,
were-
bro. Who's
I know,
giving out
I'm-
Molly? Now that I'm older, who's just throwing Molly?
You know what I
into-
found? That's just their That's just their way to be like, I'm gonna check this candy out and just eat it.
Yeah, no, because you get it back and it was lighter.
Yeah.
Also, like, I don't know about you, but if I ever like pull a prank or like try and hurt someone, I want to see it. What satisfaction would you get from putting a razor blade in a Snickers bar? You get no payoff from that.
That's true.
Exactly. You're just kind of an asshole.
Yeah, like you're just a dickhead. Like what are you? You're back at home, just be like, I hope it cuts him.
That is exactly what they're doing. Like, they're not good people.
No,
they're
it's
not
just-
like,
just,
man.
my dad's a fat piece of shit and wants every one of my Twizzlers.
Yeah, you can't accidentally put razor blades in candy. It's kind of like a deliberate thing.
It'd be a lot of work. You could, but you'd have to flat iron the fucking.
Yeah, you
Lego
have to like
back
learn how
together.
to reseal it, and you're just like, what am I doing?
Well, have you ever seen how people reseal Capri Suns and take fucking
Alcohol?
vodka,
Yeah.
vodka mixed drinks?
We
and
used to
shit?
do, we used to do that in college. We would we would cut off the top,
and then you
take
crimp
a
it.
little bit out, pour some vodka in there, reseal it with a one of those flat like the straightening
You
irons,
just have a mixed drink,
and then just take them to class.
Well, the
tough
biggest
as fuck.
thing is, do you want to be the guy at Home Depot on October 28th buying like 40 razor blades? just this for me, please.
Just comparing bite-sized Snickers for scale.
Yeah.
Just being like,
This guy's at a CVS looking to get. Okay, that brings me back to my original thing. What are your? So you never had any restrictions. The reason I say that is because I did.
did you?
Yeah, I had. So night one, like night of Halloween, go gung ho, eat as much as you want, get yourself sick off candy, whatever the fuck. And then every day after that, it was you get like allotted pieces. You might get like 2 or 3 a day.
Nah, I never had that.
And then it was like they would forget and get like it would be like that rule for like a month, and then they would forget. And plus, I'd kind of run through and sneak all the good candy, and then it would just be like bullshit left.
Yeah, it's like, to be fair, like there's like I'm not a huge sweets guy. I definitely have been more since I stopped drinking, but back when I was like a little kid and I was drinking, like I'm kidding. I was just wondering if anyone would pick up
Yeah,
on
I was
that.
like, you're doing acid and drinking as a little kid?
Yeah, I was hammered at 12. No, but I probably could have. Yeah, if I would have, I probably could have. But if like I definitely think that throughout the progression, like it would probably be like December, and there would still be a decent amount of Halloween candy, and like
So what's your top 3 then? What's the first 3 candies you're eating?
probably I like banana Laffy Taffy, like banana and strawberry.
Of course.
Those are the heavy hitter Laffy Taffies.
That's in your top 3?
Yeah.
Laffy Taffies
The
are so
banana
mid, dog.
especially?
Banana slaps, dude.
That's right there with Whoppers for me at the bottom of my shit. I'm not touching a fucking single one of those.
Laffy Taffies are so mid.
Yeah,
No,
Laffy
Laffy
Taff-
Taffies are okay. It's not a top 3 candy by any means, and the banana one's sure is. It's like
Well,
the coconut
put the-
experimental one.
Put this through
Coconut's great.
Put this
Kick
through,
rocks, asshole.
Put this through the filter of like I don't like a lot of sweets or a lot of candies, so I like that one. York peppermint and patty,
Okay, fuck
you have such
Or-
a gross
fuck you.
top
or
3.
or slash almond joy.
Those are fine. I'll give you that.
Yeah,
But
almond
everything
joys are
else is-
fucking good.
Nah, Tristan's the kid you want around because he
Wait.
likes all the shit candies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
almond joy
So
slash,
Bottom
you'll upgrade.
slash Mounds bar. Mounds. Wait,
I like
which one
dark-
is Mounds? Is that
Mounds
the coconut?
Mounds the dark chocolate.
Yeah, I like Mounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then probably Twix.
Dude, Twix goes so crazy. Are you a left Twix or a right Twix type of guy?
This nigga's a left Twix asshole. all
Middle
day
Twix.
long. Yeah, what a fuck you. Nah,
I
hate this
get 4 and play
This
them
guy's
like,
actually,
that
uh,
ruined my day.
Yeah.
I get 4 and play them like a pan flute.
Yeah, real Jewish answer. You're like, actually, they're both publicly traded companies. I have a little bit of stock in each.
I'm a right Twix guy. I just had to put that out there. Right
Yeah.
Twix forever.
Yeah, 1,000%, bro.
I
Those
think I
bozos over at the left
instinctually
side.
go for the left first.
I'm a both Twix guy.
I
don't even break
instinctually
them.
go. I instinctually go.
Andrew
to-
doesn't even check what type
Yeah.
of Twix it is.
I just,
Yeah.
I just
Fat
eat both of them
bastard.
at the same
Andrew
time.
opens a Twix like a straw. Where he just bangs it on the bottom a couple times and pulls
Yeah.
one out. Like the first cigarette in the carton.
I
just
bet you
smash
break your
it.
Kit Kats off 2 at a time.
I break them off in half, not even down the middle.
No, he shoves it in, like just puts his finger on the back of the Kit Kat. And
No, he gets a Kit Kat and he folds it over on its back, so it's just 2 Kit Kats, and he just
my
just an octagon of Kit Kat.
my top 3 candies, 1,000%. You got to hit a Snickers first. Second, you get home, smack a fucking bite-sized
Snickers does
good.
satisfy.
Yeah,
a good one.
you smack a Snickers right away because it does fill you up a little bit. You get a little bit of the peanuts, a little bit of protein.
You're not you when you're
right
hungry.
after that, Milky Way. Fucking
Fuck
all
Milky Ways.
day long,
Fuck
boy. Nougat caramel chocolate.
Milky.
You don't need shit else.
Fuck Milky Way.
And then right behind that, here's a little controversial.
Dude, you
I have a
can-
tie for second place or for third place. It's
Dude.
between the Baby Ruth,
Baby
and-
Ruth.
It's between the Baby Ruth
And a $1 million bar, you
and the
fucking
th- and the-
90-year-old.
and the Three Musketeers.
Jesus,
Fire, boy. Three Musketeers bar, all nougat chocolate.
Dude, Three Musketeers literally has like
Nougat and chocolate.
it has. If you're talking about fucking Constitution,
Did you
it
ever want
has
to take a
no
bite of air wrapped in chocolate? That's what it is. It's fire.
Dude, it's
chocolate light.
It's pretty much a whoopee cushion. There's no substance to it. There's no fortitude.
Okay, here, give me this. What is your bottom three? What's the three candies that are gonna left at the bottom of your fucking jack-o'-lantern?
Tootsie Rolls.
Easily every time.
That's
Yeah,
fair,
they
yeah.
can go fuck
Those
themselves.
are now Tootsie Pops, fun.
Fire.
The sour apple Tootsie Pop.
That mid-ass gum in the middle too.
Yeah. No, it doesn't have gum. It has Tootsie.
Oh
Tootsie Roll
shit!
in the middle.
I forgot. Top three. Fuck! I have to substitute one out. I'm taking Twix out, dude. The caramel apple pops. Those fucking rule. The ones that you can like graft to the top of your
Ooh,
mouth.
I'll give you that. And they come in the wrapper that you just pull off the top of them.
Yup.
Ooh,
And now for
those
the
are
expert
nice.
opinion, Andrew. Top three candies. What are we
Just been
thinking?
drooling.
And now to our sommelier, Andrew.
He's swirling a glass of fucking chocolate.
I'm the
milk.
guy like they have on Food Network that goes around towns who's like, this town has the best candies on Halloween.
Dude, you just make your own. Like, I would laugh so hard if there's just a fat person community that Andrew is like the Philip DeFranco, Mr. B stuff. That you're just like, hey guys, here are the best neighborhoods, and you're following counties to get the best candy. And just being
The
like,
Mario Batali of bite-sized caramel.
yeah, you're just being like fat kids
Oh my
discovery guide.
Do you guys want to go trick or treating?
I'm the guy that like melts three
We
chocolates
should
together.
film that.
We should go trick or treating and
Yeah.
not
film it.
on not Halloween.
Yeah, what's up, Huskies? Let's yeah. What's up, Huskies? Today I'm going to teach you how to put your shoes on without getting out of breath.
Okay, Daniel, not Halloween is a great way to get arrested because it's just going to be four dudes filming us trick or treating on the wrong
Have
day.
your Heelys got a flat tire? Hi,
All right, maybe
I'm
we
Andrew
go-
Oriana.
Maybe we go on Halloween then. That would be I'm not
That's,
working
I
Halloween.
feel like everyone's going to be. Are you guys busy Halloween? I
I'm
think-
hosting at Devil's.
Oh,
What?
sorry, man. Never mind
Is
then,
that on
guys.
Monday?
Yeah. Halloween's on a Monday.
Yeah, dickhead, come fucking hang out.
You're really going to pick Devils?
Let's go shoot some content
Hosting
on
at
Halloween.
Devils?
Yeah,
Mischief night, baby.
Halloween, college night, Halloween at a college bar.
I
There's
don't
gonna
wanna
be
be
no one
catch
there. If you go to Devils on Halloween, you suck. If you're 21 and you go,
I
to
just realized that is
if
true.
you're 21 and
Yeah.
you go to ASU and you're at Devils on Halloween, you suck.
Yeah,
There's
you
gonna be
suck
no
ass,
one
dude.
there.
I just realized that's true.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
100% true.
Oh yeah. There, you should be at a house somewhere, probably drinking jungle juice from the tap.
What
That's
type
what you
of
should be doing.
what type of house would you guys be? Like, say if you were homeowners.
You'd be a trailer park.
Me? Fuck you. No. What type of like house would you be candy wise? Would you be full size bars?
Just enough to no, full size. I never understood that. So growing up, there was a neighborhood. I lived in like Northeast Phoenix, but we would go to like real Paradise Valley for. That's how you know you grew up in a trash family. If you go to a good neighborhood.
Wait.
Yeah, I did that.
Wait. Cookies and cream chocolate bars also fucking rule.
That was gonna be my number one.
The Hershey's.
Yeah,
that was my
Hershey's.
number one.
Yeah,
Fuck,
I could.
those are good.
Dude,
I might give you that.
I'd put those in the freezer.
I might give you that.
I'd put those in the freezer and then just like fucking, just put one in. So good.
Those are. You know what?
But they don't have bite-sized version of those.
Yeah, they do.
Now.
Yeah. Now they do. They
Yeah,
didn't.
they didn't back then.
I'll
Bro,
tell
but
you
I
what.
always want the full size anyways, dog. It's so good.
I'll tell you what. I don't like the full size Hershey's bar. That shit. It's. But for some reason, the chocolate in the small Hershey's bar.
You know the little
bang,
like cylindrical
and
ones.
And it just it's a rectangle and it comes in. It's just 4 pieces.
Yeah.
Fucking maybe the
No,
best candy
this is
bar.
No, dude, that shit's you can light that on fire in like Hanukkah. It would last for 8 days.
You can. I used to suck on them. Like you just sit there and you just like
Yeah,
suck
it's
on it and it
insane.
lasts forever.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
Did you get Hanukkah candy ever?
No, sometimes.
Like chocolates, the gold coins.
Yeah.
Those lasted for days in your mouth. You just suck like the wax coating off on the
Yeah,
beginning.
yeah, dude.
Granny used to think she was saving the world when she'd fucking bring me those. I'm like, thank you.
a
for-
yellow bag full of
full of gold coins. And she's
Yeah.
like, here you go. I'm like, thanks, Granny.
thank you, just basic ass
Old people chocolate.
milk chocolate. Thank you. Do you have a strawberry wrapper?
That's number 2. These ones.
Oh, those are gas.
You actually did pull up some deep ass
Oh, the
candies.
deep
Yes.
the dark chocolate ones of those fucking
the
rule.
fun flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I want to go buy a thing of Halloween candy.
Yeah, you don't think fucking Andrew has deep cuts on candy? Are you serious?
You don't think I put actual thought into my answers?
Yeah, you brought up fucking Mercedes Hershey Nugget SRT
Yeah.
2017.
Pulls up this
Have you
candy
guys
on
seen
Amazon,
the Ludacris
dude.
package on this
Fucking-
Hershey's?
you brought up the make and model. What's the Carfax, Tubbs?
What's the Carfax? Oh man! All right, so obviously we've been talking about chocolate. Let's switch over to the fruity gummy side. So maybe I listed all chocolate in my top 3, but that's just because it's Halloween candy. But the singular sour punch straws that come in the bite size.
Yeah, like those are pretty good.
I like those because I like sour candy actually probably more than chocolate.
I fuck with sour candy too.
Like if I'm going to Safe or Circle K to just get like a tall boy and a thing of candy, I'm getting like Sour Patch watermelon or something like that.
Nah, you know what you hit are the Jolly Rancher lollipops.
I've never had
The Jolly Rancher lollipops
good.
are gas.
Those are good.
Watermelon
Give me that.
specifically.
Yeah.
Dude, Andrew,
Jesus
stop being so visibly an adult who eats candy. You're like giving your recommendations. It's hysterical.
After I literally just said, I'll go to Circle K to get a tall boy and watermelon candy, which no one made a joke about. Andrew says one thing, you're like, shut the fuck up with your face.
Dude, I was also saying, like, you shouldn't go. I was thinking in my head, I'm like, you should not go out and elect to buy candy as an adult.
I will go in.
They should check your ID.
I will go and
And just see if you're 18 and below, you can't buy candy.
I do look like I'm buying something for
You have to be the accompaniment of a minor.
Because I'll go in there and get a small Red Bull, a tall boy of Bud Light, and a giant bag of watermelon Sour Patch. And the guy's just like, what the fuck is going on inside? And then come home and literally shift in like a 6th gear shit with Taylor. Do you know they'll come home and like kiss her, dap her up, and then
you wonder why I was about to say, you wonder why your fucking bathroom looks like Crimes.
We didn't talk about that.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Side note on sour candy. Put a pin in sour candy.
This doesn't have shit to do with Halloween, but it's kind of spooky and actually very scary. Okay, I want to put this out there right now because I know my girlfriend watches
my
this.
name on my girlfriend.
I have CTE.
I am still batting 1,000 on live break-in situations. Now, on practice situations where my scrawny friends walk into my apartment unannounced, I am batting 0% on that.
Wait, when did that happen?
That happened yesterday.
So, all right. So, me and Tristan we work out like 3 days a week.
Yeah.
And on Friday, I bumped it up 15 minutes because I had somewhere to be early for work. And I was
bumped it up 15 minutes. By the way, wasn't even close to being awake.
No, it wouldn't have mattered. And I bumped it up 15 minutes. Tristan shows up, and generally I'm up already. Generally, we're working out, and Taylor's in the bed still. And then Tristan will he doesn't even knock on the door. He like scratches at it like a cat.
Well, I try to be quiet. I don't want to wake up Taylor.
No, I know. And usually I hear him, so I'll open the door and let him in, and then we like kind of get our shit and go. It was 5:40 something, past 5:45. This dude had probably knocked on the door a couple times, probably sent me a text, and then jingles the door open and comes in because I forgot.
You wish I jingled the door open. I was knocking on the door and saw it swaying invisibly unlocked. So I'm like, oh, Daniel must be awake. And then I walked into a pitch dark room and said, Daniel.
At which point, Taylor, because I sleep like a log, Taylor doesn't. She wakes me up with she taps me. She's like, Daniel. I'm like, ah. She's like, someone's in the house. I'm like, no, they're not. No one's in the house.
There's very much so someone in the house.
You hit her with a stop using woman brain.
See, which is there's a long list of things that I can look at her and be like, you're overreacting. Shut the fuck up. Go back to sleep. Generally, when she wakes me up out of a dead sleep to be like, there's someone in the house, that's probably the one time that you should be like, I don't want to be wrong about this. Let's go.
What do you mean? Where do you think they are? Downstairs? You live in like 500 square feet.
Yes. Babe, someone's 3 footsteps away.
Babe, someone's in the foyer.
Babe, someone can hear me whispering right now.
That's what I told her. I spun it on her. I'm like, if there's someone in the house, what the fuck are you whispering for? Slap me in the goddamn dick. I need to get up and defend somebody. She's like over here like, hey. I'm like,
yeah.
Dude, and so she gets up first.
And
like, what the fuck is that going to do?
I'm just trying to make people alive noises. Well, I like it how you're saying, like, what the fuck is that going to do? In the meantime, this is a post-argument that you have. In the meantime, you're just like, whatever. It just rolled over.
I did
and
let her
your
get
poor fucking girlfriend came out, and I'm just like, hi. And she's just like, fuck!
Daniel, I told you.
She screamed so loud because it was pitch black. This nigga is already unsettling to look at if you don't know you're supposed to be looking at him. Like, could you imagine? Could you imagine?
I know. I did try to fix my posture so I didn't quite look like a ghoul.
Dude, he's in here in his black pleasures hat, all black, facing forward, just staring at my girlfriend and kind
You
of
know,
like,
it'd be more terrifying if he walked in with the ketchup outfit on.
I'm ketchup.
So then she like screams, and then I get out of bed. I'm like, ah. She's like, God fucking damn it, Daniel, the door's fucking open. And like, she goes into the bathroom, and then I know that Tristan's like weirded out by the whole thing because normally he waits inside, like while I'm like
I
getting
waited
my
outside.
Shit. He waited outside.
I put
was
my
like,
stuff down and waited outside. I'm like, Daniel's gonna get eaten out for this, and I don't want to hear it.
Oh,
He's gonna get legs behind the back.
oh, buddy, it wasn't until later when I came back home from work. I got my Achilles put by my ears. It was
You got your
not-
ass glassed?
Oh my, like a kiln, dog. It was not good. She came home. She's like, "You stupid motherfucker! You have like 3 jobs in this house. One of them is to lock the fucking door every night." I was like, "That is my fault." She's like, "Also, why didn't you set a fucking alarm?" And she's like, "Then you're fucking. I have to walk out to your vampire king friend standing by the door." I was like, "Jesus Christ, that's my
Is there a world where you woke up in a rush and just put 4 rounds in Tristan?
No, there wouldn't be a world because Taylor woke up first. And
A round where Taylor puts 4 rounds in Tristan?
yeah, and I would justifiably understand that. I'd be like, Taylor.
Yeah, it's a good thing I didn't
Dude.
wake up like that because if I was really spooked, you would have at least gotten a gun pointed at your face for sure.
You don't have a gun. You have a
Why
gun?
would you
That's
put
fine.
that information out there, Tristan?
Yeah, why would you really G-check me like that? What am I going to do? Go bring my gun on the YouTube? No, dickhead.
You don't have a gun. Keep in mind, the only thing that is in this house defending him is Taylor and a wooden dowel I found.
And
That
a
was-
Tucci.
and a 4-pound cat that'll fuck your shit up.
yeah.
Tucci's even Tucci's like, shut up, Taylor.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about Andrew.
Tucci saw me first.
Tucci did? She didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
Didn't do a goddamn thing.
Tucci saw me and she was like, meow, and I'm like, what's up? And she's like, you don't know, but you're about to cause a world of hurt for this guy. And then we come back from the fucking gym, and Taylor looks at me. She's like, was the door unlocked? And I'm looked at
You could have
Daniel.
lied.
I'm not lying to your fucking girlfriend for you, all right? I'm not going to do
Because it would have been a bad lie. You'd be like, no, the door was locked.
No,
She'd
I
have been
made my
like-
own key when you guys weren't looking.
He'd have been like, I phased through the door. It was completely locked.
I scaled the balcony. Sorry.
I laid down really flat and limboed under the
I
door.
didn't know-
Flat Stanley
I
under
didn't,
the door.
I can fool my bones like a rat.
Yeah, I'm also part brown rat. I can slide under most surfaces.
Yeah. Do you have an exposed outlet?
Yeah, so I got my ass reamed for that. Which
Yeah,
was a
rightfully
good,
so.
But what it did do, with my fun relationship brain, I took that and I go, babe, actually, that was a blessing because what it did is it now gave us. We now have like, you know how they plan for fire drills and they have like an escape. Now we have. If there's a real burglar, slap me in the goddamn forehead and wake me up. Also, don't go anywhere first. Because that's not going to help anything. You just get judo chopped in the neck. Now I got to fucking fix you and kill this guy? Like, that's a lot of shit going on.
I was about to say, you can't. Judo chop is pretty bold. I think they'd just punch her in
Well,
the
no,
head.
yeah, it's like, what? You get your forehead slammed into a fucking door? For what reason? So I can identify where the guy's at in our 500 square foot apartment?
Or you could be a hostage.
Yeah, yeah. You get a billy club to your head. I don't know why I'm getting robbed by Peaky Blinders, but you get a fucking, you get a billy club to your head.
I was about to say, I'm like, half these things that you're explaining is like, are there Home Alone guys robbing you?
So there's a tall guy and a short dude and a scully.
If
They're
I
coming
walk,
in-
honestly, if that happens again and I walk in and a paint can comes from the top of the thing and just hits me in the nuts, I'll understand.
dude, I watched one of the comics I worked with.
Taylor
in-
can't rely on you, so she starts putting marbles by the front door each night.
just jacks, just on the front.
Yeah, just sitting there and just putting, just heating up every doorknob.
One of the comics I worked with in Minnesota, the headliner had a joke about Home Alone where he was like, "You can never make Home Alone about black people because it would just be called Home." He was like, "My mom worked like 6 jobs. That bitch was never inside the house. What are these niggas complaining about being left for?" He's like, "I'd have my feet up, eating cereal, watching cartoons. It'd have been a 3-minute movie." Were you left home alone as a child?
No. I was never home as a child. I was always gone.
Were you a friend's house kid?
No, I was.
Were you an
I get taken on the road too. Like I would sit in like the lobby of my parents'
Were
work.
you like an indoor and an outdoor cat?
No, I had kids who were outdoor cat type kids, and it was weird. They could just like, they would just always be outside, and
Roaming
then
free.
They would go in for meal times. Like it'd be like they'd wake up in the morning, eat breakfast, and then leave their house on a bike. This is during the summer, but they leave their house on a bike at like 9 a.m., pop back in at like 1 to eat some dino nuggets, and then come back at like 6 or 7 right before it got dark. And that was like every day.
No, like when I was like a kid before I was like in like kindergarten and like actual school, I would like my mom would take me to like campus and like school with her.
Yeah.
So like I would just be like with her or
Yeah.
like with my grandparents or something like that.
I lived at the apartments my mom worked at.
Yeah.
So like I was kind of home alone, but she was like right there. So
That
not
makes
really.
sense. I wasn't allowed to get left home alone until I was like fucking 12.
I was a little like I wasn't really left home alone, but I kind of was. Like we would come home and my mom would be asleep because she worked night audit. So like she would be like asleep the entire day because she got home at like 10 a.m. and like had been working since like 11 p.m. the previous night. And so she would just come home and fucking pass out, and then it would just be me and my sister hanging out until she woke up, which was right around the time that Dad got home. We ate dinner, and then
Damn.
Mom left, Dad hung out.
I feel like I had a small window in between when I was allowed to stay home alone and when they got nervous to leave me home alone. That was like a year and a half window.
I don't know if it was the same for you with a single mom specifically, but for me, there was like probably a 6-year period where I saw my parents like once a week. Because I was either at school, they were at work. Like my dad worked overnights, my mom worked in the mornings. So I'd like go to school, get picked up by my grandparents, go to practice, and then come home. And like they would either be gone or asleep already. So there was like a 6-year period where I would see them like probably 2 hours a week.
Yeah, I had that for a while. My dad was doing like truck driving shit. He'd leave really early and get home really late, and I'd be like going to football and stuff. Part of that was nice. You just get a little recap. You're like, hey, what's good? What you up to? Yeah, I'm good. All right, cool. I'll see you later. Yeah, I don't know. I have a weird dynamic.
No, yeah, that's why I like doing most things alone, because most of my life, that's all I've been doing is most things alone.
Same.
And then he turned to food.
He's like, but beef Wellington has never
He just
turned
got
its
sad.
back on me.
Yeah,
I'm
and then,
sorry.
Oh,
No,
so-
yeah.
then he
Felt
eats all
bad.
the tater tots and he's alone again. Has
I'm
to make more
alone, but I
tater
eat for 4.
That was
tots. Yeah. Dude, it'd suck if you just had imaginary friends and just went to Olive Garden, just be like, party of 3, just alone. It's like I'm ordering appetizers for the table. I know everyone's fucking phone just
I know,
bits.
yeah.
It's a group chat.
Can we fucking get this bitch turned on airplane mode? Or
It's your
silent?
laptop.
It's your laptop.
Did you fucking mute the sound, cucks? Anyway, here, how much time we at?
We're about, I would say about 46-ish.
All right, that's pretty good.
We're about.
Put the fucking pocket watch away.
You have been waiting the whole time to make that joke.
You
Was
were
that a
You
physical
were
bit?
waiting the whole episode and it
The
fucking
button
bombed.
wouldn't fucking. God damn it.
God damn.
Stupid Party City fucking pocket watch.
Yeah, I was about to say, you think that's real good?
That was like Aldo the other day in the last episode. Where he tried to hit that. It just like
That's-
didn't work.
That fucking sucked.
Like,
That
you
sucked.
fucked it. Put your phone away.
It's fine.
Let's end on this. Speaking of Aldo's fucking, it's not a blunder. It's really fun. First show you're running. Aldo is a fun show at. Here, I'll explain the premise of it, and you can come
Is
defend
fun
it. in
the
your
adjective?
blouse here
Is
in a
fun-
second.
Fun is a liberal
I was
term.
about to say, is
Aldo
fun
has
the
a
adjective?
show at. So let me put it this way: alcohol and comedy are synonymous, and
Necessary.
Aldo took on the very hard task of doing a show at a place where they don't let in real adults, and you can't drink alcohol in there.
Well, listen,
I found out I was doing crowd work to a 16-year-old halfway through it.
and he called her hot. That
I
was
did
the
not
best.
call her hot.
Hey,
I did not
did he?
call her hot.
Yeah,
no, I did not.
Once Andrew got
I
on stage,
called her
she got out of there
Wellington.
quick, dog. She dipped.
I did not call her hot. Okay, so I was doing crowd work to the couple behind them. I called her hot. The adult couple behind them. She thought I was talking to them, and I was like, bitch, I'm not
Regardless,
talking to you.
But when you started talking to her, your right eye was squinting. You know. You were
Regardless,
scheming.
did you hit a Beavis after?
No.
He looked at us.
Yeah. You didn't help me out either, motherfucker.
What did I say? I said something.
I said, what do you do for work? And she said, I'm unemployed. I was like, fucking bum. And she's like, I'm actually in high school. And I was like, fuck, I don't know where to go with this. I don't fucking do comedy for high schoolers. And Aldo didn't give me a second to think, and immediately was like, move on already. And I was like,
That's what you said.
yeah, I was like, you fucking dick.
Andrew, don't act like I derailed your killer set. All
No,
right?
no, no,
Like,
no, no.
You were
No, no,
fucking
no, but
eating
you were
dick
the
up
one
there.
that- you
I
made-
got a laugh. You're welcome. Got
No,
you
but
some momentum again,
You
baby.
made it weird, though. You were the one that made it weird. Because I was trying to think of something I could say to like relate to a high school person. Because I don't do comedy for high schoolers.
You know, the fact you're dressed up like a cat isn't helping your case right now.
Yo, do you like Crystalia?
Also, I want to say the only reason I do venues with alcohol is because I've had multiple places where I'm almost going to do a show, and then they find out I'm 18. They're like, nah, bro.
Yeah, so you have to go to like Peter Piper pizzas.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, wait, where is this the Kava place?
Yes,
Yeah.
bro. It's a place that serves illegal drugs
Actually,
and no alcohol.
Bubba did the best, and he was a guest spot.
Bubba did do the best.
Yeah, that's Bubba's foreground.
That's
where
his
Bubba
audience.
thrives.
Bro,
Kava.
he went up in this Kava bar and did a whole joke about, what was it, white slavery?
Yeah.
and it did really well.
That's no. He had 2 bits before that bombed horrendously, and then the white slavery joke
did
brought
really
it back.
well. It did really well.
Pull
yeah.
it through. I did Trans Dice last night at like this fucking shitty, fun show, but wasn't that fun.
Listen, I'm gonna
I
keep it
need to
real.
know where that's at.
My show blows. I don't know how much.
No, it
longer I'm
wasn't
gonna
your
keep
show.
it.
It wasn't your show.
You know,
No, it's a good first thing.
Eventually, the first thing's not going to be a success. So
Yeah,
it's like,
man.
I have to start a new show.
Yeah,
but
generally your first show isn't a raging success that lasts for a year. It's
Oh,
a
no,
change
I
in a
didn't.
fun comedy club.
I got 3 shows in. I paid the comics. That's not
no,
that
you
bad.
did. Honestly, yeah, you do more than I do.
Yeah, you paid
I
the
go-
comic.
Yeah, we heard some complaints.
Bro, there's one girl.
I pay the headliner.
No. You didn't? Did you pay me? Yeah, I think you did.
No, we had a whole argument on the podcast.
Yeah,
Just like
you
I didn't
bitched-
get
you
No,
bitched
the
me 'cause I
first
didn't
time
give
I
you
had. Yeah, the first
How
time
much
I
did you pay
headlined.
Doug Brown for bringing like 70 people?
whatever 57 times 5 is.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
The bag off that.
Yeah, that's what I'm starting to do. Like Fred Whitty is headlining this next one, and it's like I think the move is to make. I've run dry on people who like look at the House of Comedy as like ooh, like actually this next one I stole literally 5 people from a New Faces.
Nice.
Wait till you see the flyer. You're gonna
that's
be like,
funny.
who are any of these guys?
Nice.
But it's gonna be 100 people in the audience. It's gonna be fire.
Nice. You tell him it was a bringer?
I told them they got paid. A lot of these dudes, out of the 5 new people that I brought, 4 of them are under 5 shows.
Oh.
Well, also that's a good incentive
killer.
because
Killer
You're
line.
taking advantage of their
That's not
shining
taking advantage.
eyes.
I give you there's a chance the booker will be in the audience, or at least that's what that nigga tells me to tell him every week.
Yeah, let's
No.
hear the
It-
let's
it
hear the
is-
copy and pasted thing you sent each one of them.
Hey guys, thank you for fucking doing this show.
I
It's
have
gonna
it.
be so lit. We're gonna
Yeah.
we're gonna have a great
yeah, and I run a show and I'm getting shit on by Aldo in
Hold
the
on
group
one
chat.
second. Let me find some old text from my 3rd month in
you-
comedy. When Daniel saw my bride, you know what the fucked up part is? I was gassed up about it. I was like, I'm doing a show at House of
Dude,
Comedy,
because
and
you
it
know,
worked so well.
because
That's why it's
everyone is
upsetting.
dickhead.
Howdy,
I'm not,
lit fam.
I'm not taking advantage of anyone. I'm actually giving them. It's a give and take. Like when you're
You're
forced,
making their career. You're discovering.
I'm
them.
not making, but they're also not making
The-
me rich.
I
Do
give
you know what I'm
you
saying? Like,
5 minutes of stage time in front of a crowd that you
19
have the
people.
responsibility to bring, and I make
you get
a
paid
lot of
from,
money.
You also get
He's like
paid
those
from it.
Instagram meme. It's like I get this.
Well, no, but
you
think
receive
about,
this.
think about if you're on your 4th show and you're at the point where you can still bring 20 people. That's what is that? 20 times 5? It's $100. You get $100. Your 6th show in
To
comedy.
bring 20 people. I mean, yeah.
Trade offer. I receive a better show. You receive.
5 minutes of public embarrassment.
Yeah.
I receive a Mall of America set. You receive.
Yeah.
All right, well,
I receive.
I receive Dino's number. You receive.
I receive.
You
most,
receive me not watching your set to talk to Dino.
I receive most of ticket sales. You receive a condescending comment after you get off stage because you didn't do that great.
So Daniel didn't ask me to be on his DBG and Friends. He said he needed people. So I asked him, and his response was, "I got you, fam. Let's put some asses in seats and put on a good show." And then I think here he was kind of pandering a little bit with this line. Start telling the homies, and I'll get the flyer out to you soon.
You're just a white dude that just discovered rap.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Why
Because-
don't you tell the brothers?
Do you know what? Do you
Let's
know
all
what-
jive together at this
No,
comedy
fuck
show.
you. Because you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I am setting the precedence of like, hey, I expect you to bring people. That is part of the deal. Like, you get paid for it. I expect you to fucking.
I
to
brought my
bring-
mom.
Right. And did I cash app you anything?
No.
You brought just your mom?
I brought just my mom.
Yeah, it was
I
you
probably let her in
$5.
free, huh? Did she pay for a ticket?
No, I don't even think she did. I
That's what I'm
think she got there like a little bit late, and
Yeah.
she just walked in because the House of Comedy.
Well, that's the
is
other thing too. It's
So
only
easy
for
to get in.
It's only for. I don't think. All right, and call me. Poke a hole in this if you can. Call me an asshole if you want.
I will.
I think that sure for some comics that I book that have been doing it for 3 years that have just stagnant, not climbing. You don't get a lot of trade off. You get to do another set at the House of Comedy in which you're probably still not going to get into. But if you're under a year, it's like, hey, that's a legit trade off. And if you fucking bring 10 people and I throw you $50 at the end of the night,
Yeah.
would you have been mad under a year if you made $50?
Yeah. I wouldn't have been mad if the night that I headlined I made $50, but it would have.
How many people you bring?
I don't know. How much time did I do, dickhead? I'm headlining.
And it closing out.
Do you know my star power? I'm ketchup, motherfucker.
Hey, if you brought 57 people like Doug Brown, which that hurt, by the way. I got the check at the end of the night. I was like, nigga, I'm a professional comedian.
Dude, do you know what I want to do? I can't wait to be in New York for like 6 to 8 months and come back and do a DBG and Friends and just tell everyone to buy tickets and just be like, oh, these are all from me, and then just pocket the entire check. Or I'll throw
I do have. Here's a fun fact.
Or I could throw my own show across the street.
At CB Live.
Yes.
And burn the bridge again.
I don't have a bridge. The bridge is charred.
Isn't that crazy? We'll talk.
I have a charred bridge, uncrossable.
We'll talk off air about this. But I have a
that
lead
one scene
on.
in what's it called, Tropic Thunder, where Matthew McConaughey has to blow the bridge.
Yeah,
that's your
me.
bridge.
I have a
That's my
lead
bridge.
on. I have a lead on your bridge not being burnt anymore. By the way, we'll talk off air.
Wow. Just in time for me to move 2,000 miles.
You understand they have clubs all over the. We'll talk off air. God, I hate you.
All right.
Trying to do nice things. You're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
do you understand that I have it? All right.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'll fucking give it. We'll work something out. We'll work
I do almost all the shows at that fucking club already.
It's like, it sucks that like Rick confides in me and be like, let me tell you about my life. And I'm like, does it come with gigs?
Yeah. No, that's what
It's
the
friendship, and I
No.
love him.
Yeah, well, you have fun with that friendship. I set the precedence. I set that precedence early that got me here for
Me and Doug Brown
I'm
gonna
here for business.
get to the top.
I'm friends. Sorry, it's not all business with me. I like to have friends.
Yeah, well, I mean,
How was your show last night?
I actually had fun. I had fun.
at
I'd
the
again.
shitty, I mean, really good show that you did.
I mean, strictly numbers wise, it wasn't the best, but I had fun for what it was. I did some new bits, did Trans Dice, getting more comfortable. Probably going to bring it to CB Live sometime soon, or
Did
stand
you
up
say you're
live.
getting more comfortable with Trans Dice?
I'm getting more comfortable with it in the sense of I'm getting everything framed so I can actually bring it to a club. Just because I want
Haven't
to.
you been doing Trans Dice for like?
Not consistent.
long
Not
time?
consistently. I don't. I usually. I haven't.
Inconsistently for a year.
I don't want you to ever give me shit about the quickest way ever again. I
inconsistent-
don't want to hear
I don't do
anything
it every
from
show.
you.
I don't
I
do it
don't
every
do it
show.
every
You
show.
do do it
either.
every show.
You do
You
do
do it every show.
The quickest way, no, because I feel guilty about it.
No,
so
you
I
don't.
because it's a
Because-
finely
I know you.
crafted
I
bit.
know you. You don't
We've-
feel guilty about doing anything for a show.
We've made you feel guilty. We've made you. You didn't feel guilty about not paying me, motherfucker. You think you're gonna feel guilty about a bit that you know kind of makes people go, huh? Like that's.
Kind of makes people go, huh? Fuck is you talking about? That's,
Yeah, exactly. Make fun of it, and now you defend it. So it is something that you bring into the lexicon a lot, huh?
Damn.
I'm working on it. I'm behind and
Watch the internal affairs.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, Daniel, catch up.
See what happened?
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
What do you mean
Aldo.
ketchup?
top turnbuckle.
What do you mean ketchup?
Aldo lets his pussy show from the top turnbuckle.
And we're back.
Here it is.
That's
I
what
thought
the
that
shorts
was a
were
decent
for.
announcer, dickhead.
That was a pretty good announcer voice. Are we doing announcer voice?
It wasn't a great announcement,
It
though.
came from the yeah. It wasn't a good announcement. It did come from. I feel like the voices are stemmed for you doing costumes. If you have more costume work, does it mean you'll be able to do more voices?
No, I can't do it. I can't do it. Now I'm not going to do any more gangster voices for the rest of this goddamn podcast.
Why not?
This guy sucks. He's just watered down barbecue sauce. Don't listen to anything this motherfucker says.
Shut up. I'm technically a smoothie.
What?
Tomatoes are fruit.
Yeah, he's a V8.
Tomatoes are a fruit?
Yeah.
Aren't you
they?
more like
Yeah.
a jelly?
I'm a fruit of the loom.
I think a jelly would be better.
Only me and Andrew had fun with that last 5 seconds.
Yeah.
That's one of my bits.
It was either
thought
Like
this-
tomatoes are fruit, but not to real fruit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, suck my dick. Now eat a fuck. Slide into first position, asshole.
I don't do that bit anymore.
And I don't do fucking tomatoes or fruit anymore.
Yeah,
either.
you do.
Yeah, you do.
Why do you watch all of my material all the time?
Yeah.
I'm usually doing your
I've
show.
been doing a nice bit about a young Allegiant pilot that I ran on this podcast. It's been
Wait, so
Yeah, I had a feeling
You've
that was
had,
it.
you've had that
Is that what
story
you
for a
assholes
week.
were whispering about over there? You guys were whispering about something. It fucking
Are you
made
mad?
me-
Why are you paranoid,
why
dog?
are you yelling
Are you
that your
okay?
sound guy isn't listening? You think he just puts on the sound and doesn't hear any of the words come out of your
You
mouth for
catch
your
the
show?
most straight bullets in the
I know, dog.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm part of that too. I was throwing you down.
I did.
That was all about me, and he still called you a sound.
Andrew appreciation moment.
It
Please.
happens every episode.
We need to have an Andrew
It's so
appreciation
upsetting
post.
to edit and watch back because I have to like play it back and listen to you guys shit on me
we're
for
fat
no
ass.
reason.
We're fat ass.
Can I be honest with just the thing? You kind of look like a bulldog.
Dude,
Wait, look to the side, please.
Georgia's mascot.
Just look to the side.
Oh, the Georgia mascot? Yeah, the Fighting Bulldogs.
Oh, God.
All right, I feel like we're good on this episode.
How long have we been doing?
I
I've
don't
been
know.
hanging out.
I just got to piss.
I've just been
bad.
hanging out.
Yeah, we have a
No,
bunch of
I'm ready
topics
to-
still to go.
I'm
through.
ready
Do you
to
think if you
change.
piss in that, it's like the first squirt of ketchup if you don't shake
It's
it?
all watery. It's all watery, and then the blood comes out, and I'm like, thank God this is appropriate. Finally, finally, a time where my condition is.
Honestly, if you farted in that suit, it would make my day. It would be
If I
hilarious.
farted in this
If you were-
suit,
Yeah,
Because
it
it
would
would
just
be-
bounce right back up to
No,
his
I'm saying it
face.
would look like
Oh,
when you squeeze
like when you're
ketchup.
squeezing
You
it.
look,
squeeze
you look,
yourself
you
and-
look like you like a fucking bomb diffuser, like an IED dude from.
man, who invited Filthy Frank? What the fuck is up?
This nigga's just in a red
I
Hurt
thought we were
Locker
ending
outfit.
it. I thought we were ending it. I just thought.
Why is your shirt off, nigga? What the?
That's literally what I was talking about.
I just noticed that. I'm sitting next to the
Oh,
motherfucker.
did you blur out my nosebleed, or was that you two?
Yeah, I blurred it out.
Keep blurring this nigga's areolas.
Stop moving. It's a lot of editing.
Yeah.
You piece of shit.
doesn't-
You know how
no,
many
it's
fucking
not-
times I
it's
had
not
to
gonna-
drag it across
It's
the
not going to
screen?
be edited, dude. It's like literally there's so
It's
much
just
shit in the
titties.
first 25 minutes of the last episode, and I'm like, did we say we are going to edit that out? And I'm like, this isn't charming.
I
It's
think I
just
literally
Andrew not
pointed
doing
to
it.
something because I was expecting a banner to be put up. I
Yeah,
was
we
like,
literally
we'll put it, like, right
we
here.
pointed to the Patreon names. There was nothing. There was nothing. You did nothing. It wasn't even the solid state names. You did nothing.
No, remember this
I'm
nigga
not,
had.
I'm not. I told you I wasn't gonna do the fucking
It's
patrons.
2 names.
Yeah, I'm not doing
Don't
that.
you remember
for
this
two
nigga had
fucking
like
names.
stage 4 gout this week or something like that?
Oh my god. Subscribe to the
I
Patreon.
was fucking
Oh,
dying
that's
this
what we
week.
didn't do. We didn't plug. We got to be better about when we do the intro. Being like, hey, fucking join the.
Yeah, we
Patreon.
kind of we have this whole thing written out. We
And
completely just gloss over
I
it.
really cashed it in. Hey, are we at time?
Now we are.
Okay.
Yeah.
good. Hey, by the way, join the fucking Patreon.
It's
we got
$1.
It's
It's $1 for the base level, $5 for
I'm gonna
internal
edit this
affairs. Are we not going back to that?
Did you change?
It's already going to
We're
be.
gonna make it $1.
Well, this comes out like in 2 weeks.
It
So
comes out
it'll
on
be-
Wednesday, dog.
So it'll be $1
Oh,
by
fuck. This
Wednesday.
comes out
Good
Wednesday?
news. We have 3 days to change it. A fucking activity that takes 30 minutes.
I actually have no idea how to change it. You're
I'll
gonna have
change
to
it. It
figure
takes 30 seconds. I'll change it. In 30.
Alright.
It's literally it goes edit price backspace 1 enter.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
didn't-
it's like
it takes 3 seconds.
yeah,
I
you
do it
don't
on my phone right now.
you don't have to consult bankers. It is.
Wells Fargo doesn't have to. We don't have to know
I don't want our-
JP Morgan personally.
I don't want our stock price to drop.
You think I'm reporting final stop on my taxes this year?
It's like I have to talk to my money guy first before we move things around.
My money guy's my mom.
Would you report your DBG and friends that you headlined?
Me? No.
Exactly. Because Daniel didn't pay you.
I was gonna say actually.
I don't report my regular checks.
I'm getting close. I
You
expect-
should
I expect
not
next
say
year-
that on air.
No,
What?
I'm kidding. I do.
Do you
I
think,
have.
do you think you're at 11,000 yet this year?
this year? Have
'Cause
I made
that's
11,000?
That's the line where you have to.
Oh no,
let
then I'm
Uncle
good.
Sam-
I've kept all my checks, so like even I do report them, but hey IRS,
Well, no, I'm saying you don't have
the
to until
Lauren
you
of
make
money.
Until
Even
you
the
make
IRS wouldn't get to minute 55, man.
Until,
Yeah.
the Lauren of money. Yeah, until you make
Yeah.
11,000, which is like a big deal. For that's my comedic goal. Is like because when you have to report on your debt-
11,000's
That's
a tough goal, buddy.
I'm
Like
not that- I'm not
11,000
that
a
far away.
year.
No, like, is that your? Is
Well,
you
to
saying that's your
report it.
long-term goal?
No, I'm saying that's a milestone.
No,
Oh, okay.
yeah, to
When
make
the- when-
11,000 in 1 year to report it on your
Because
taxes.
I know, but he said that's my comedy goal. I was like, that's a sad goal, but
That's in my next 2 years. I want to hit
Oh,
11
okay.
11,000 the next year because then you get to file your taxes and it's just cool.
and then you
to
get
put-
so much money taken away from
well,
that
you-
comedy.
Yeah,
dream.
you do. But on your occupation, you get to put
Comedian.
comic. So like legally, nigga, I am a comedian. Like that's cool.
You passed the bar.
Yeah, legally, this nigga's in my pockets now. He's in my
Isn't it
pockets.
so sad that people have things that say legally I'm an influencer and they're right and they make so much more money than all of us?
Yeah, they're not wrong. Legally, I shake my ass, and that's my income, like on paper.
Legally, I
Legally.
sell feet pics.
Yeah, legally, I self. Yeah, that's a real person. There's some girl out there that's like legally Uncle Sam.
By law, I have to disappoint my dad. Or else the IRS is up my ass. And that's not the only thing up my ass. Because
And
I'll
believe
tell
me, the
you-
IRS wants to know about that as well.
Yeah. I keep all my stagnant checks in my ass.
One bounced the other week. It didn't feel great.
Yeah, you just fucking have a forgery office in your ass. Like, Catch Me If You Can. It's just Leonardo DiCaprio running around in there.
With an X-Acto knife, like scraping
Yeah,
shit off.
Tom Hanks is sitting there in a fedora just being like, you can't run.
One step too late.
Yeah. Oh, what are you doing?
That's a good movie. That's a fire movie. He
Yeah.
busts him in his room. He's like, you just watched this for like 3
I didn't want to
seconds."
tell you, your dad died. What?
All right, we're done here.
You
anyway,
promised me my dad would fuck me in the ass if I went with you to the United States. Now, is that going to even happen, or am I going to have to go to Shutter Island? I'm Ketchup.
And this has been The Final Stop.
we'll see you guys later. Join the Patreon. Appreciate you. Stop touching the fucking bell.
Bye.